Hello, Rice Bowl League. This is Skye from Indiana, your fantasy draft girl correspondent. This segment, I will be analyzing your fantasy draft team by team. I will be highlighting key players in your team's strengths and weaknesses. Let's begin. First up, Team Underdogs. After a horrible performance last season, the Underdogs had the very first pick in this year's draft. They gambled by selecting rookie running back Bijan Robinson of the Atlanta Falcons, passing up on elite quarterbacks like Patrick Mahomes and Jalen Hurts. Will their gamble pay off and Robinson become the next Saquon Barkley, or will he be the next Ricky Williams? Another gamble in the drafts was selecting wide receiver Calvin Ridley, no pun intended, who was suspended from the NFL because of gambling. Will he be able to dust off the rust, or will he be a big zero like his jersey number this year? Underdogs look to run a standard pro-style defense this year with one of my favorite picks, Lamar Jackson, leading the offense. With all the early round draft capital they had, I still give them a draft grade of just a B. Next up is the Spinning Gerbils. They made the right choice by selecting superstar quarterback Patrick Mahomes. Interesting pick is third round running back rookie Jamar Gibbs. Will he be able to become a 3-down back, or is he just a third down? They will rely heavily on Tony Pollard to lead the way. The receivers are just decent selections. No frills veteran T. Higgins and Amari Cooper. Looks like they'll be running a standard balanced offense as well. I give them a B as well, as Mahomes will surely keep up in the competition. Now we have the Super Saiyans, who didn't have the first round pick due to keeping running back Christian McCaffrey from last season. However, they lack a true number one wide receiver with Devontae Smith as their top pass catcher. An interesting pick is rookie QB Anthony Richardson. In the 5th round, maybe Coach Chow thinks Richardson will be the next Justin Fields. Looks like they'll be running the ball a lot this season with an old school 3 running back wishbone. I give them a C+ though grade for the draft. Good solid keepers at running back though. Here we have the second-year team Pork Chop Express. They did not have a first-round pick by keeping the Cheetah wide receiver Tyreek Hill from last year. That will surely help them get into playoff contention. If not, this team could struggle with just mid-level fantasy players overall. Wide receiver Devontae Johnson could be a pleasant surprise with a 7th round value. Keeping Dallas Goedert from last year means he'll be likely running a standard pro offense, but no backup tight end. Unfortunately, I give a draft grade of just a C. Now, will Coach Johnny and his team, better chance yet, make a run this year, or will they be better luck next year? I actually feel their scouting department did an excellent job this year nabbing wide receivers Amon-Ra St. Brown and Chris Olave. Both young, up-and-coming receivers that should be solid scorers this year. Plus, adding running back Joe Mixon and Joe Coolboro to lead the team. This team can make a run at the playoffs this year, go far using a second running back, 3 wide receiver balance attack. I give them a solid A. Coach Jackson of 2 GMs, 1 cup says he knows what he's doing. But that only lasted as far as round 5 when he selected quarterback Justin Herbert. After that, the rest of the draft class is pretty much mediocre. Aside from his keeper, CeeDee Lamb, who else is going to catch the ball and score points if Cooper Kupp stays sidelined with a bad hamstring? Marcus Brown and Treylon Burks are not going to cut it. Looks like they should run a 3 wide receiver. 2 running back set if Kupp is healthy. It was a boring draft, but if not for Herbert, they get a C- draft grade. Coach Mike's team kept running backs Eckler and Henry's last season, along with quarterback Josh Allen. Just those 3 players, they are already in playoff contention. Not all Coach Mike had to do was surround them with proven talent. If running back Dameon Pierce and Coach Mike may have the best running back core similar to Super Fans. Nothing too fancy here with the rest of the picks, aside from the Kittle, who's always a highlight. They did not look to the future, selecting possible star rookie wide receiver Jackson Smith-Njigba from the 10th round. I could see them run a wishbone offense here with 1 wide receiver and 1 tight end, or possibly no wide receiver at all. This incorporate 2 tight ends to complement the running game. They get a B+ grade. The Brahma Bulls are hungry to get back to their league leading championship way. Big surprise letting quarterback Jalen Hurts go while keeping quarterback Justin Fields. It's no secret that Coach Jeff's strategy was to stock up on the best steady wide receiver talent to go along with Devontae Adams and Jamar Chase. He stuck with the ADP metrics by selecting AJ Brown, Jalen Waddle, and DJ Moore Effective. Don't be surprised if Dak Prescott becomes the starter if Fields starts to slow off again. It'll be the highest scoring 5 wide receiver. Get the smart draft strategy. That gives him an A plus. Last year's runner-up Liger shocked the league by letting all-world QB Patrick Mahomes go. But it was a shock to Ligers when quarterback Jalen Hurts was available in the first round. The plan was to roll with the quarterback Jordan Love. They brought back as their QB. But when Jalen Hurts lands in your lap, you buy the lap dance. Love can wait another year while the Ligers leads for running the title. Have some of the most flashy and exciting wide receivers with Garrett Wilson and Justin Jefferson. Now adding home hitter Christian Watson and speedy Zay Flowers. Nobody takes more chances on rookies than Coach Allen, which could help him get back to the championship game or head to the bottom of the league really fast. The 5 wide receivers spread offense pop this. They get a B+ grade as Hurts alone puts them back into contention. Last season's champion, Sturgeons won the title in a slight controversial way. But this year, they're looking to show that last season was not a fluke by keeping tight end Travis Kelce, Juan Diggs, and Josh Jacobs. Fortunately, they didn't really have help themselves that much in the draft. Running back Najee Harris has yet to be able to prove fit top running back option. Deebo Samuel's role might be less, dropping his scoring chance. Not to mention quarterback Montegolia is a concussion away from retirement. Most interesting pick is quarterback C.J. Stroud, unless Jimmy knows something we don't know. That pick is simply a Y. Surgeons get a C grade for that draft. Well, Rice Bowl Leaguers, that was my draft report. I just want to wish all of you the best of luck this season, and most importantly, have fun. I'll see you next week when I report on Week 1's results.